Tá, qual missão a gente pode fazer? Tá de noite já? Eu nem sei a hora que tá esse jogo. Tem tipo o sol ali em cima, talvez seja tipo meio-dia. Acho que de noite vai começar a aparecer uma lua, né? Sei lá. Bom, vamos escolher aqui então uma missão pra gente fazer. Falar com o Cedric. Falar, ir pro convite dos Trolls. Aprender mais sobre entregas. Deixa eu ver essas missões aqui. Ela aparece no mapa? Aparentemente não. Como é que a gente aprenderia sobre isso? Meu Deus, né? Tipo... Tá, vamos falar com o Cedric, né? O Cedric, sei lá como é que é o nome desse cara. Fica onde? Do outro lado... Daqui. Pera, ele fica do lado de fora. Meu Deus do céu.
Where might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
Os comerciantes estão colocando um monte de moedas. Você tem medo de Siley?
The merchants are paying good money for killing the beast.
Coin is never the most important thing.
Maybe, but it's still pretty useful.
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress. Dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
I know you don't like her. Any specific reason?
I'm just trying to warn you.
Thanks. I guess I'll have to ask her.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
Então fale com o Cedric. Que tá ali em cima, né? Como é que a gente sobe? Tá, nova entrada do jornal. Lobinden. Nossa, o lugar aqui se chama Lobinden.
In Belk. It'll be nearly a year now.
Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try. I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let others' shade poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric.
O cara não sabe andar, mano, ali atrás.
Vafail.
Vafeio. Meu Deus do céu. Andando sozinho. Tá, vou falar com o Cedric.
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And
Triss Marigold.
lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
Meu Deus, quanta coisa. Estou procurando algum trabalho para bruxos.
I need to make a few orns. You wouldn't happen to have a job for a Witcher, would you?
There's never a shortage of work for a witcher in this forest. It's positively teeming with beasts. Though I'm not surprised they come here in droves.
Know why that is?
Cursed places attract all sorts of scum, like dung attracts flies. There was once a great house in the clearing. They locked up lunatics there. During the war with Nilfgaard, it was razed in a fire. The lunatics broiled in their cells. The ruins remain cursed to this day. 2 daredevils went off to explore the ruins recently. They haven't been seen since.
A great house, you say. Tell me more about the building itself.
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental institution. There was no shortage of lunatics in wartime. They just kept coming. Reverend Merceau locked them up in there and looked after them. If you find the 2 people lost in the ruins of the mental asylum, you stand to be handsomely rewarded. By them or their families.
Eu vou tentar.
No harm in trying.
Calma lá, tem mais missão? Tem um monte de coisa pra falar aqui. Estou caçando monstros.
I'm looking to hunt in this area, and I could use some advice.
I'm no witcher. I set traps, snares, try to keep neckers away from Lobinden. That's all.
I'm aiming a little higher than Neckers.
The old man? Meaning the Karen? Finally, Laredo's splurged. Listen, I'm not one to teach your grandmother to suck eggs. You witches know your work. But if you pay me, I can prepare a useful trap.
What kind of trap?
Puncturing trap, immobilizing trap, even decoys to pull monsters into an ambush. Whatever you like. Since I can easily finish off an ensnared necker, it should be child's play for you.
Quem era Moril?
The elf woman you were talking about. How did she disappear?
Saharim believes the forest took her.
What do you believe?
Moril simply vanished, almost a year ago now. Some say she was too beautiful, and Dwan must have harmed her.
You believe that?
If I have no evidence before me, I try to trust my feelings. And they tell me the forest did not take her.
Why would you keep that from Saharim?
Because it's meaningless. Perhaps she was murdered, perhaps she departed on her own, never to return. She's gone. And neither I nor Saharim can reverse that.
Quem é você e o que era aqui?
Who exactly are you?
One who warns humans against the dangers that lurk in the forest.
Care to clarify?
I am old, even for an elf. Yet the forest is older. I've lived in it for years and understand it, though it's nothing I can explain. At times I make mistakes and people don't come home.
So you help humans?
I just know if it's safe to venture beyond the gates or not.
Sinto o cheiro de licor, você está bêbado?
Maybe I'll come back when you're sober.
You witches live a long life. You may indeed get to see that day.
Sabe o que é que os esquilos procuram?
What are the Scoia'tael fighting for?
Do you ask about the old ones, who hoped to restore our race to its previous glory? Or about the young ones, who fight for survival and out of suicidal revenge?
Yorvith's warriors. Which mold do they fit?
They believe they are still independent, and that there is but one just way to view their cause. In truth, however, they're but a shadow of the Enshe's former glory. They cling to delusions to the very moment when a sword or a noose ends their life, or until they realize the truth themselves, which is, I believe, the worst.
Estou caçando o Kairan. Pode me ajudar?
I aim to kill the Kairan.
Kairan é bom, né?
That
Kairan.
depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
Tá, nova missão. Calma lá. O cara tá indo embora. Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui. Vamos negociar. Se vende alguma informação... Pera aí, quem que tá... Daqui é nosso... Não. Daqui é dele. Diagrama... Quero alguma coisa... Será... Ele vende alguma coisa sobre informação dos inimigos? Tá, aparentemente não.
I'm glad you're here.
Tá, mercadorias e mercadores. Pera aí, a Tris vazou, mano. Como assim? Kairan. Encontrar uma amostra do muco do Kairan. Encontra as ruínas do hospital. Falou dos Neckers, né? Tá, daqui a gente precisa ir pra fora aqui, né? Exatamente. Essa outra missão é aqui na cidade. Acho que eu vou voltar pra fazer essa missão aqui primeiro. É, nossa, lá do outro lado da cidade. Mas vamos lá então primeiro, vamos fazer essa missão. Depois a gente sai pra floresta, né? Primeiramente a gente faz as coisas dentro da cidade. Como é que a gente pegaria informação sobre os monstros lá, mano? Essas placas aqui tem alguma coisa? Aparentemente não. Tá, vambora.
Hey there, Witcher!
Ah,
Are you Geralt of Rivia, sir?
Who's asking?
como assim? Da onde veio esse cara?
Thank you, Master, for what you did outside Lavalette Castle.
Our family would have perished if not for you. Please accept this modest gift.
Que bom que se lembrou, não posso aceitar isso.
I can't accept this.
But
Give my regards to your relatives.
Tá, nova fase da missão, a aflição dos derrotados. Nossa, uma missão lá do primeiro capítulo. Aqui, ó, aflição dos derrotados. Ok, missão concluída. Mano, da onde? A gente ajudou os caras lá no prólogo e eles apareceram aqui de novo. Com as como se fossem consequências, né, do que aconteceu.
I think the
Tá, é aqui em cima. É, a gente vai ter que esperar então, né? Meditar. Tempo de espera. Esperar até a noite. Nossa, muito rápido. Ué, tem que falar com os guardas.
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
Nossa, cara, mó.
With these
Acompanhe Vernon
Roach.
Roach.
Report from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth. A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Encontre uma maneira de desabilitar a balista.
Don't you traipse around here.
Tá, a gente tem que distrair o cara.
Except a
Deixa eu ver, não tem ninguém aqui pra falar, né?
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True.
What do you need, ugly?
Eu queria fazer uma surpresa para o meu amigo.
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance as I see it, I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
Sua especialidade você escolhe.
I don't really care. Just get him away from the ballista.
Oh, now you've got me doubting he's your mate at all. But I'll not pry. It'll cost you double.
Oh god.
Steep.
I may be a simple girl, but I know at least a few men who'd give you trouble if I told them what you've asked of me. Pay me, and it'll stay between us. I mean, no point in giving brutes and louts a good reason to perfect their skills, eh?
Que? Estou disposto a pagar alguma outra forma de te convencer?
A favor for a favor?
There is one thing you could do for me.
And that is?
Myron and Alphonse, 2 of Laredo's thugs. Give them a good thrashing, and I'll even blow...
I stirred up enough trouble as it is during the execution.
No need to stir trouble. Just humiliate them some ways.
Consider it done.
Myron e Afonso.
Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson yet?
Not just yet.
Tá feio?
Ugly.
Well, you ain't exactly handsome.
But
I wouldn't worry. Women prefer ugly men to groomed dandies. And you're ugly something mighty. Care for a romp?
Can't just now, but I'll find you later in town. What's your name?
Margarita.
Tá, tome cuidado.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
Tá, Myron e Alphonse. Quem que são esses caras? Alphonse.
What you want, old man?
Vamos fazer uma queda de braço.
I was looking to test my strength. Arm wrestling.
What do I stand to gain?
Nothing, because I'll thrash you.
And if I win?
You'll have beat a Witcher, so I guess that gets you bragging rights.
Are you that Geralt fella? The Grey Wolf?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's begin.
That's true.
You know this one. A little elf was skipping down the path.
Tá, pera aí. Ah. Tá, pulso. Mantenha o indicador. Meu Deus do céu, é muito lento o negócio. Perdi feio, não entendi nada.
You've had your song. Care for
Hey, you're a lightweight, Grey Wolf. I don't like freaks.
And I don't like oafish no-necks.
What do you want, mutant?
Tá, vamos tentar de novo.
Try my luck. Arm
Daqui é outro cara, né?
Crush you, mutant.
Esse é o Myron.
Boasting till later. Let's do this.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add plow into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Tá, esse parece ser... Mano, é muito travado o negócio aqui. Sei lá o que acontece.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
Mano, não funciona esse negócio aqui direito, olha. Muito ruim. Que é isso? Caramba, hein, moça. Eu devia ter mentido pra você. Tá, ela quer 52. Eu pago 30.
I'll not show you so much as a tip for that.
Nossa. Aumentou. Então 50.
All right. I'm off to give the boys some diversion.
Que ela queria 52 antes, né? Sabote a balista.
Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
Care for a little diversion, Grave One?
I'm on duty.
Oh, come on. Your comrades are well at it having their fun. Why should you be any worse?
You're right. Let's go.
Fácil assim. Sabote a balista. Fragmento do mecanismo da balista. Pronto, tiramos uma peça. Acompanhe Vernon Roach.
Ballista's decommissioned.
Perfect. Let's go see Laredo.
Agora a gente pode avançar.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
Fale com Vernon Roach. O que você tá aqui falando aqui embaixo de novo?
Yes?
E agora?
Do we wait until the honorable lady is done with the venerable hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
My apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhearing your conversation.
What do you want?
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
Deixa-me ouvi-lo.
An offer? Interesting.
I suspect you did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
Do you know about the monster in the river?
Talvez.
Might have heard something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
our honored host is in possession of part of a trap, built especially for the beast in question.
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area where Laredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers. There are heaps of things out there.
Let me guess. You know exactly where I need to look.
Precisely. I saw Laredo's men carrying the contraption across the garden in a crate. They placed it on a platform by the wall, beyond which lies the craftsman's district.
Why are you telling me?
Why? We need to be rid of the beast as soon as possible. Good luck.
All right. I'll distract the guard. You sneak behind the house.
Brilliant as ever.
Nothing better than a fireside.
Encontre o fragmento da armadilha. Pera aí, daqui é outra missão já, né? Não, é essa missão mesmo, a gente ainda tá na mesma missão. Mas a gente ganhou uma missão nova, eu acho. Cadê? Não, não ganhou não.
Soldier, report to me immediately.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here.
Pera aí, pra onde que tem que ir? Ali por trás, né?
So long as he can afford to tell it.
What do you want?
I'll not.
Shut it, soldier! Have respect for your superiors or spend the rest of your life.
Putz, os caras se virou na hora.
Flotsam, we cut the hands off thieves.
I was looking for the privy.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see you. Come on!
Commandant, sir. We caught the witcher sneaking around the garden.
Caramba, deu ruim.
Leave.
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You here on business too?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
In that case, I shall leave you to it.
Finally!
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
Estou procurando o assassino do rei, esse é um assunto meu, nada específico.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo, then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got royal blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
Yorveth não é o meu alvo, por que você não confia em Roach?
What about Vernon Roach? Why didn't you let him in?
Roach? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later. And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flows. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
Eu não quero me envolver nisso. A culpa é de vocês, bandidos não merecem misericórdia.
A local conflict, none of my business.
You killed some elves on the riverbank outside Flotsam.
We were attacked.
You failed to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Laredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
E os não humanos de Flotsam?
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Yorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
Eles escolheram Flotsam, trate-os melhor e eles vão te mostrar lealdade. Eles poderiam ficar com o Yorveth.
They haven't proved their loyalty already, placing walls between Yorveth and themselves?
They understand that bandit, Witcher. They share his language, his methods, his beliefs. We let them live among us, but we watch them. One night, they just might cut our throats and open the gates.
Talk like that makes me sick.
You're a Witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
Não é verdade, você é apenas um racista, você quer dizer Yorveth.
I see where this is going.
Yorvith's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter and crueler.
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
Uma barca, o que eu devo fazer?
What do you want me to do?
As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarves will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kairan has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue. Kill the Kairan and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes. Then Zoltan can take you to see Yorveth.
Deve haver uma recompensa pela cabeça de Yorveth. Quanto que é atualmente? Eu verei o que eu posso fazer. É um negócio. Desculpe se é acordo.
I'm a Witcher. I don't work for free.
Of course you don't. Help us capture the Scoia'tael commander, and you'll be rewarded generously, straight from the trading post's treasury.
Combinado, desculpe não acordo.
I'll see what I can find out.
You stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
Peraí, eu tô achando que eu tô confundido, mano. Quem que é Yorveth? Yorveth é aquele Witcher, né? O outro Witcher lá que matou o rei. Ou não, né? Não tem nome. Yorveth é aquele... é o elfo, então. É, ele mesmo. Ele é o Yorveth. Caramba, mas tô falando tudo errado aqui. Pensando que era outra pessoa. Meu Deus do céu. Recipiente trancado. Você precisa de uma chave. Tá, deixa a propriedade de Loredo. Por onde que a gente sai?
No passage.
Ah, aqui. Residência do Loredo. Meu Deus do céu, deu mó ruim aqui, hein?
Sniffing around like dogs in a rubbish.
Turned me away at the door, the bastard.
Que isso, mano? Deixa aberto, eu também vou sair.
We'll meet later. Don't forget your weapons on the way out.
Ok, tá bom então, né? A gente tem que encontrar uma amostra de muco do Kairan. A gente completou então mais uma missão, né? É, exatamente. Completou essa missão. Proposta indecente. Então tem esse Kairan e tem aquelas missões tudo do lado de fora.